right, so we're gonna give this a shot, playing one full round and see how that does with recording videos and whatnot. So here's hole one. Okay, hole one, 252 feet dead ahead. Give the hex a throw here. A little left. It should be a pretty easy putt. Okay, well, I feel like I always end up behind these trees. But we do got the new Fractal PA3s that we're giving a shot, so see what they can do out here. Almost. There it is. Player two, always ahead. All right, my favorite hole out here. Hole two, 367 feet. On an unusually calm day. Usually there's a massive headwind on this hole. We'll go ahead and just rip my fission wave and see what we can do. Get a little left. Oh, it didn't skip. All right, you guys will have to forgive the extreme awkwardness at the beginning here. Never recorded a video, especially while playing disc golf. Man. But those PA3s are feeling pretty good. Okay, hole three. 286 feet straight ahead. I think I'm gonna give this new Eclipse Crave Special Edition a shot. I feel like it's gone pretty straight for me, so flip a little more. Oh, it's kind of where you don't want to be. Off to the left there. Okay, not too bad of a lie. Yet again, always got the tree right in the way. So we're gonna flip her over. One of these times. It's like the worst day that I've had to actually play in this course. And we'll just go ahead and tap her out. Okay. Hole four. 240 feet. Straight ahead. Dog legs over to the right a little bit. Detour has been like my favorite turnover disc for when I can't throw sidearms because I suck at throwing sidearms. So we'll give this a toss, a little Annie. That should be, oh, of course I hit that tree. A little early, but we should still have a putt up there. Okay, a little bit of a tricky lie. Gotta do a little Annie putt. Really test out these Fractal PA3s. Would have been good. A little higher. Nope. Well, we'll go tap that in and head on to the next one. All right, hole five. 253 feet. I think I'll put a couple of videos on my Instagram of this hole in particular. Straight ahead. I like to throw a little turnover just to, I can control my backhand a little bit better than I can my forehand. So uplink again. See how this goes. Carry. All right, I'd call that pretty good. Okay, didn't quite make it there, but pretty close, pretty simple. Tap in, and that'll be the first birdie. 1 under through 5. Not the greatest start, but can't complain too much. Okay, another fairly straightforward one. Hole 6, 267 feet. A little bit downhill, just nice easy putter toss at it. Usually sticking with the proxy here. It's been fairly consistent for me with all these straight lines, so that's probably a little too high. That branch might have helped it. Okay, that's not bad. I do want to see how these PA3s fly though. Brand new, so I'm gonna have to break them in eventually. Definitely got some stability to them. Not bad though. Okay, got this nice, fairly straightforward 10-footer. Tap her in. All right, so that's 2 down. 2 down through 6. Again, not bad. Like to have a couple more birdies a little earlier on, but here we are. All right, hole 7, 237 feet. I'm starting to understand why Bedanza always seems like he's out of breath in all of his videos. Talking, walking, and playing disc golf doesn't really give you the time to catch your breath, especially if you're out here playing by yourself. So I'm gonna rip these new PA3s at it, straight ahead. Little hyzer at the end, and we should be right under the basket. Yeah, a little short, a little left, but I feel like once these things break in, they're going to be pretty nice. Maybe they'll get a little bit flippier. They will get a little bit flippier, and should be perfect for this shot. All right, like I said, a little pretty much up under the basket. And grab this other one, and this will put us 3 down, heading on to hole 8. Okay, hole 8, 190 feet. Can't really see it, it's just up and over the hill. Kind of goes up and then back down, off to the right just a little bit. I like to throw this spin. It has been wonderful just for being able to lightly throw it, and it just kind of goes to the right. Nice and understable, but still controllable. So if you hear chains, we know what happened. Or if we hit a tree. I feel like that was far more likely to happen. I was gonna throw a proxy at it, see if I can't just throw a little anhyzer on it and get it up and over there. Yeah, that's pretty much right where it is. I guess I know what I'll be doing come this weekend. All right, here's where that spin landed. Nice on top of the hill. I'd say about 50 feet out still. Unfortunate. We'll get to really test out these PA3s though. Nice and stable. All right. All right. All right, that was where that proxy ended up landing. A little bit better than being, well, at the top of the hill. go ahead and take our 3, move on. Sucks this is the one the end of the birdie streak on, but there's a lot of trees out here, so it can happen anytime. All right, hole 9, 266. Up there, over the hill, down to the right, down the hill. Nice little easy sidearm up and over. It's going to be a little short, but shouldn't be too bad. Okay, so we ended up a little bit short here on the right. Probably could have pushed it a little bit further if I threw something less stable than a Halo Thunderbird, but we'll go ahead and knock this putt in, even though my putting has been atrocious today. So close. Overcorrected. All right, we'll go tap her in, and that'll be the end of the front 9. On to the back 9. Hole 10 here, 256 feet. Pretty much straight ahead. I can throw something a little stable enough to finish off to the left at the end there. But the real trick is just getting it straight down there. I'll go ahead and throw my hex. Hit a couple trees. Still puts me down there for a putt. All right, so we ended up landing a little short, a little left. Just behind this little uprooted tree stump thing. Should be a decent run. There we go. And it's not luck. Perfect. Moving on, hole 11. 220 feet up this hill. It's a little steeper than the camera really shows, but we're going to go ahead and what do we want to throw here? I have been really liking this special edition Crave that I picked up the other day, especially for shots like this where you just need it to go straight, pretty much right up the hill, dead center, probably about 70 feet over the top of the hill. Right about there, we should be right about 15 feet per putt. Start off with 2 birdies. That'll be nice. All right, like I said, I thought it was going to be 15. I think we're a little closer to 20. Not a problem, especially for these new PA3s. Easy tap-ins. 1 easy tap-in. And that'll be 2 birdies, 10 and 11. Starting off pretty strong on the back. Okay, hole 12, 196 feet. I think it's my second favorite hole of this course because it's just nice, easy flick out and around the trees, let it crash in. That's not far enough, but it will be fine. We're going to throw a couple here just because, well, I've nearly aced it a couple of times and I really want to. So that's the actual line. Nearly aced it a couple of times. I don't know why I don't just throw the backhand for tournaments and whatnot, but for some reason I always want to throw it up and around. I also want to give this A2 a shot. Yeah, I think that's leaned up against the pole. All right, yeah, so we got think everything down there is pretty birdieable. All right, so here's where that first flick landed. Like I said, pretty straightforward. Pretty hard to get out of birdie reach here. Nice and easy. So perfect on the back nine right now. That doesn't happen all that often. We'll see if we can keep it going. There's a couple tough holes coming up here. All right, hole 13, straight up that hill, guarded by some lovely trees. Also, it's 161 feet. I do like throwing the spin here. Again, it's nice and easy. Just let it up there, and kind of does the work for you as long as you point it in the right direction. Turn, go in. Ooh, all right. Oh, we're getting close today. All right, we ended up being a little bit further back than I would like to be. Kind of crushed this one, but oh, this is a scary putt too. Hyzer's out and it goes down that hill. That's an immediate bogey pretty much. Not a problem. That's fine. Keep the birdie streak alive. So that's hole 13. I think that puts us like 7 under. I think we were 4 under through the back, or sorry, through the front. And then we birdied everything 10, 11, 12, 13, so 8 under. Hole 14, 269 feet. Hardest hole in the course. Some people would argue that's not true. Some people haven't taken a 8 or a 9 on this during a tournament. Pretty straightforward. Straight down the fairway. Leave it a little bit right because it goes dogleg far up a hill to the right. But yeah, you really just want to lay something up here. The problem is the trees on either side of the fairway. That should be perfect though. We should be in a good spot to throw it up and at least take a 3. The amount of people that I've seen hit any of these trees and just roll immediately down into that. That's why I say this is the hardest hole in the course. All right, so we got our lie here. Not bad. Anything that actually stays up here is pretty good in my opinion. So what a chance to figure out how these PA3s handle a little flick up there. Just lay it up. Yeah, right under the basket. Not bad. This isn't going to be a birdie, but I have never seen anybody actually take a 2 on this. So 3 is the birdie here. Nice little close for a tap in. I'm going to apologize in advance. There is no good place to put the camera to film this shot. This is hole 15, 289 feet downhill off to the left. Usually the play is just to throw something slightly stable down there, let it kind of float on down. Got my Eagle Envy here. Just give it a nice little toss down. It's probably going to be a little early to the left. Hit something, so we should be in a decent spot to at least take a putt at the 2. Okay, so we ended up obviously hitting one of these trees. Not a bad place. There are plenty of worse places to be, but still got a line at it, so we'll give her a run. A little far right. Put more Hyzer. Same exact result. That's fine. I will happily take a 3 on this hole. Easy taps. All right, so on to hole 16, 323 feet. Off to the right, I think second hardest hole in the course. You kind of got to throw something on Anheuser early or a sidearm up and around to kind of lay up for that 3. But I always like to go the turnover. Got my nice little neutron wave here, nice and flippy. And that might be the best throw I've thrown on here. We'll see. Okay, not quite the best throw, but typically I'm landing somewhere up in the crap up there. So I will take this spot any day. Nice, easy, not easy, at least a chance at birdie. I still got some getting used to with those PA3s, but I think they're going to be a pretty nice addition. Hole 17, 222 feet, straight up this hill, off to the left side of the plateau up there. We do got a little bit of a headwind, so I am going to end up throwing this Halo Thunderbird a little bit off to the right, just so that I don't flip over one of my understable discs, and just kind of leave it up and under there. Skip. Ooh, big skip. All right, that should be fine. It's not too far past the crest of the hill, so we'll get up there and take a look. Okay, that skip did kind of cut off some distance. Kind of figured we were going to be a little bit closer, but still not too bad. Nice birdie. Yeah, the more I use those PA3s, the better they're feeling, which, well, that's just how discs are. So, got the birdie train going again. And by birdie train, I mean 1 birdie after 3 pars. That's fine. I think that puts us at 9 under for this round so far. We got 1 left. Okay, hole 18, 210 feet, just up to the right, up on top of that hill there. I'm just gonna go ahead and toss the spin at it. This has been my most reliable way to get up there, especially around those guardian trees off to the right. And that's gonna be a little bit far right, but it should have kicked and stopped, hopefully. Okay, pretty good. Looks like we hit one of these bushes and just kind of bounced. Just a little short, but nice little finishing tap in. And there we are. That should put us at 10 under par. I'll have to go back and actually check, but not a bad round. Actually, started off a little rough with the hole 1, 2, 3, 4, but ended up pulling it together. So that was Rolling Hills, 18 holes. Pretty nice course out here. It's like 15 minutes away from my house, so this is where I usually end up going, but hopefully you guys actually enjoyed this. If you do, feel free to like it, subscribe. Let me know if you want to see more stuff like this. This is going to be my first video, so I don't know how this is actually going to do, but here's hoping. So thank you guys, and we'll catch you in the next one.